Hi there, welcome to 10th Street's 2-minute tastings. I'm James Wilson.
And I'm Jane Clare. From One Foot in the Grapes, that's who I am.
And this week we're looking at 3 wines from South Africa, the Coterie wines. We've had them in our warehouse for some years now, not these same ones, but this type of wine from this vineyard. And we did interview the winemaker.
Did you?
JD, very easy on the eye.
I love a winemaker.
He's, yes, very good looking young man. And so what can you tell us about these ones then, Jane?
Well, the principle of this wine producer and this very young man, I believe is very handsome, he is, I've seen a picture of him, is they're all about nature and letting the grape varieties speak for themselves. Okay. So where they are, if you're in the the coastal region of South Africa, and you come in a little bit east, they're in a region where it's kind of a little bit rugged and it's quite not isolated, but it's very much about the land and terroir and altitude, and really finding some brilliant. They seek brilliant places where the grape varieties can grow and speak of what they want to speak of. Yeah. And this particular one, I seem to recall, can I take the label?
Please, yes.
This particular one we had in a tasting a few weeks ago, and I think it was voted as the favourite of the evening. Okay. And it's supposed to, it's so clumsy. I'm so sorry. But isn't it a beautiful, beautiful bottle? Yeah. And this is a grape variety called Sanso, which is in the originally from France. But I seem to recall that this was favourite because it was all red berries and a bit of raspberry, but really crisp and clean. Okay. What they love to do, this wine producer, is they'll do what we call wild ferment. So they will let the yeast in the air and just ferment the grapes naturally. So they're not putting in kind of chemically created yeast. Okay, right. So 1 year, a wine may taste like something, and then the following year it may taste like something else, even though it'll still have the grape variety at its heart. Right,
okay. But some of these are quite special, aren't they, these vintages?
Well, this particular one, this is Cabernet Franc and Malbec. Yeah. This particular vintage, 2019, this won a silver award at the Decanter Awards last year. Right, okay. So Decanter Awards are one of the best in the world. Yeah. So this particular vintage was the silver winner. Right. Cabernet Franc and Malbec is a blend, 2 French grape varieties. Yeah. And this is often used as a blend together in the Loire Valley. Right. Cabernet Franc and Malbec. Do you want to pour that?
Yes.
We'll have a go.
Let's have a little.
Because I'm so clumsy.
No.
So I don't do that. And then this Semillon and Sauvignon Blanc is an interesting one that I've read about. Yeah. Where the Sauvignon Blanc is kept really fresh and fermented in stainless steel, so it's allowed to speak its name in terms of variety. Okay. But the Semillon, that has been fermented in some oak and some lees stirring. So all of that adds little bits of complexity and a bit of butteriness. Okay, so this smells amazing from just... Yeah, give it a swizzle.
Okay.
Give it a swizzle and a swirl. Smell it.
It's lovely, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. First thing I'm picking up is a quite dark, like forest fruits. Yeah. That's a good shout, that, actually. If you put your hand over the top of the glass and swirl it, and then your hands, and you've really trapped those aromas. Yeah. So it's kind of like forest fruit and a bit of, almost like licorice. Yeah. A bit of licorice. Yeah. You getting? Okay. A little bit of vanilla. Yeah. Cabernet Franc is one of my favourite grape varieties. Sometimes I can get almost like pencil shavings from it. Okay. So,
pencil shavings.
So shall we have a taste?
Yes, let's taste it. Let's do it.
Oh, wow.
Lovely.
It's really spicy. Really picking up spice. And it's got a good acidity. Yeah. It's making my mouth water now as I'm trying to talk. And so it's a little bit of quite grippy tannins, but not,
Yeah.
oh, that was a fly by the way, it wasn't me waving. Quite tannins that really coat in my mouth, but all in all, it's in balance with good red fruits, some spice, a real rush of acidity,
Yeah.
and some tannin. So
Okay.
it's a very refreshing wine, I think.
No, I love that. What would you pair that with food-wise?
I would probably go for, we're probably coming to the end of the barbecue season now,
Yeah.
but certainly like maybe lamb, you know,
Okay.
or a good beef stew.
Right.
So,
Okay. Lovely. Well, there you go. I think we've got 10% off on these wines on our website. There's a voucher code, which I think we're going to email out to our customers. So grab yourself a bottle of that. I can attest to it being lovely. Thanks for watching, and cheers.
cheers.